Why do people fail with most diets? The title of this article is a bit tricky. It really is. How come? If we're going to be completely honest with ourselves, most diet programs currently on the market work. You know it. I know it. Everybody who has been on a diet of some kind knows it. This is not a secret. After all, those books would not be on the market and people wouldn't be buying them if they did not work at some level or other. They go through some sort of selection system. The market takes care of itself. Things that work tend to sell more and they get a lot more visibility. You only need to look at the bestseller lists of diet books to get a clear understanding that these diets do work. The problem is not whether they help you lose pounds. That goes without saying. They wouldn't exist if that weren't true. If they didn't do their job, they would not exist. They would not be available on the market if they didn't at some level or other work. The issue is sustainability. This is how you should define diet failures. Unfortunately, a lot of people who go on diet after diet fail to do this. They just focus on the short-term weight loss. Maybe they have some sort of high school reunion they have to go to. Perhaps they're going to a job interview and they are under a lot of pressure to look their very best, so they go on a crash diet, they lose weight, and guess what happens next? That's right. Just as morning follows night, all that weight comes back. I'm not talking about some, I'm talking about all. Given enough time, most diets fail. The reason, of course, is due to people's inability or unwillingness to focus on sustainability. Let me say it loud and clear, if you go on diet and you don't focus on sustainability, your diet is going to fail. You can take that to the bank. Sooner or later, your life is going to catch up to you. Sooner or later, the past ways of doing things, and these are the things that you are accustomed to doing, will come back. Your old eating habits, your old dietary patterns, your old food preferences, all of these will come rushing back, and guess what happens? All the weight that you lost in the early or middle stages of your diet, come back. To make matters worse and to add insult to injury, you end up weighing more. It's bad enough that all that weight came back, but you end up getting heavier and heavier and heavier. This is why a lot of people who go on one diet after another actually end up getting worse and worse. This is the reason people fail with almost all the diets they try. They're not focused on consistency. They're just focused on achieving spectacular weight loss. There's no point in losing all that weight if you know for sure that you are going to gain all of it back and then some. Sustainability is the key to diet success. You have to wrap your mind around the concept of sustainability. If you can't keep the pounds off, it's probably a good idea to start thinking about not going on a diet at all. I know that seems harsh. To a lot of people, it may even seem extreme. However, if you think about it hard enough, it is the most practical thing that you could ever decide. Seriously. Think about it. Why should you go through all the hassle and effort of losing weight when you know at the back of your head that sooner or later that weight will come back? Let's not kid ourselves. Sometimes it only takes a change in our schedule or some sort of minor change in our lifestyle and all that weight comes back. Sustainability is the name of the game. The keto diet is sustainable. There is good news. If you are sick and tired of going from one diet to another with very little sustainable results, try the keto diet. However, there is a way to do this the right way. A lot of people jump in with both feet and they end up repeating typical unsustainable diet mistakes. If you want to go on the keto diet and stay there, click down below for the bulletproof plan that you need. This framework will enable you to turn the keto diet from yet another diet that you can pick up to an actual lifestyle that you can stick to for the long run. Remember, the name of the game is sustainability.